term. Take us through your 4-point plan here on free agency.
Well, we're making a big deal out of today about free agency starts today. It really started at the Combine. It starts at the Combine. You actually visit with agents. The general managers have dinner with agents, and they discuss the players they have on contract. And then they say, oh, by the way, you have some guys that are free agents? So it's being discussed then. And then the next thing is this. Be the first visit in free agency. You want the guy to get your guy on the campus, like college recruiting. Get him on your campus.
You don't
first.
want the last word.
No, you don't. You want the first visit. If you really want the guy, you make sure at the Combine, you stress to that agent, if you want to sign this guy and you want him on our football team, I got to have the first visit with him. And then the next thing, when you bring him in, I always felt as a head coach, I'm not getting a limo. I'm not whining and dining him. I'm going to have the ball boy pick him up at the airport. I'm going to bring him in because, Sarah, it's about the money.
But some guys like the red carpet rolled out.
You know what? Go somewhere else. We're going to give them money. Players like money. So it's the money at the end. And then here's the next one. The last one is this. Don't let them leave the building. In other words, when you're recruiting this guy, one-day visit. Ty Law, for instance, had a couple visits. He comes to New York. We have him, and all of a sudden, he's sequestered. I have him this next day. I say, Ty, you can't go anywhere. I said, you got to stay here. I said, we're going to get this thing done. He ended up staying for like 2 extra days. He didn't have any clothes or anything. I said, come on down there. We'll give you some sweats. Just hang around. He hung around with the coaches in the offices. We got him done. He didn't go anywhere else, and eventually came to Kansas City with me, too. He was a good guy in the locker room, especially for a young football team.
What are you running? Hotel California? You can never leave?
I'm just saying, don't let them leave the building. If they leave the building and they go somewhere else, you're not going to get them. They're gone.
It is thought that Darrelle Revis will be leaving the Buccaneers. He is not a free agent, but he could be soon if the Bucs cut him. There's talk about him being traded. If you were Revis and your time in Tampa is up, where would you want to go?
Personally, if I was him, I'd go to San Francisco. When you think about it, they're going to cut Carlos Rogers. They've got some free agent guys they're going to let go. He would be a perfect fit for that defense, and the fact that he's going to a team also in his career that's ready to win right now. And if you look at San Francisco, they need corner help. He would fit perfect in that system. Obviously, a big-time player. When you look at what he's done thus far in his career, he had a pretty good year last year, obviously coming off the knee injury. San Francisco, to me, would be a good place. Now, he's going to make his own decision, but if I'm him, I'm going to San Francisco because he's a guy that would fit that system right now, in my opinion.
You just told us it's all about the money, though.
It's all about the money. How much does he want to get paid? I understand that. And then, obviously, Bird is out there, the kid from Buffalo. He's another guy that's going to be highly touted as a safety. And you look at these guys, when you look at the graphics of these guys, like, look at this now. Bird has played. That's kind of funny. In 5 seasons.
Who's that free agent on top
all
there?
I know is this. This is what I'm trying to get in this free agency too, since we're talking about free agency. In 5 years, Bird playing free safety in the passing league had 22 interceptions. I had 22. By the way, Revis has 18. So I'm just saying, you know what? I still got one cover in me. I'm available.
He works out at like 3 a.m. in the morning. You know what? I don't know if we can put your 4-point plan up, but you just hurt your own cause. Because you know what? If anyone's calling, they're not taking you out to dinner.
Yeah, just the 22 interceptions alone ought to give me some money.